This is story time.
This is story time.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Story Digest on Eden Square TV, where we analyze different stories from social media and we also give our opinions. Mind you, we don't have all the story, we don't have all the details. My name is Adeola Adegoke, and I have with me.
My name is Farouk Awunuga Olataya, and I welcome you to this episode of Story Digest on Eden Square TV. Today's story is a very interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
One that will have you excited. I mean, even I am excited to read to you.
I think we should say all the 9-to-5ers take your seats.
Yeah, this one is for you guys. So the story goes like this. My coworker just got fired for literally the pettiest reason. She was just terminated, and honestly, it has me a little scared now. This girl was one of the top performers on our team. She consistently hits her metrics and never caused any problems. So last month, she submitted a PTO request for her sister's wedding with 3 weeks notice. The manager approved it in the system, so she booked her flight and hotel. None of it was refundable. Then 2 days before she was supposed to leave, her manager messaged her on Teams. He said, "Hey, I know you have PTO scheduled, but we really need you for this client's presentation. Can you push your trip?" She replied, "No, I can't. It's my sister's wedding. Everything is already booked." He responded, "Well, this is a really important client, and I need you to be a team player here." She stood firm and said, "No, I'm taking my approved PTO." After that, he didn't respond. So she went on her trip, attended the wedding, and came back on Monday. That same day, HR called her into a meeting and told her she had abandoned her responsibilities and had shown a lack of commitment to the team. She was completely confused and asked, "What are you talking about? My PTO was approved a month ago. Honestly, if I were her, I would have been losing my mind." HR then said, "Your manager expressed concerns about your dedication, and we've decided to let you go effective immediately." She asked to see the documentation supporting that decision. They couldn't produce anything. No written warning, no performance issue on the file, nothing. Just her manager's word. Then she calmly pulled out her phone and said, "I actually have a recording of the entire team's conversation where he approved my PTO and tried to trick me into cancelling. It's all right here." HR's face went completely white. They suddenly said they will look into the situation and ended the meeting. That was 4 days ago, and nobody has heard anything since then. She's currently talking to a lawyer like this. Hey!
So what can we say? But first, I think to that lady, I want to say that I admire
Her courage.
Is it courage? No, it's not courage.
Her confidence.
Yes, confidence. I love it so much. And if you would look at it, I think this is not just Gen Z. This is a millennial that is smart.
Yeah.
Because that's the kind of behavior I see. For her to be able to tell HR, "Can I see documentation backing this decision?" And they couldn't provide, and she's like, "Oh, I have it on record here." Unlike Gen Zs, they would have just been questioning, Gen Zs.
Yeah.
That's Gen Zs. They just throw question, and attack.
And then give the other guys an opportunity to get them.
But she came in professionally, and I loved it so much.
She actually knew what they were doing at that point. She knew what, and she actually set a trap for them, and they fell into it.
More like it. Now, my point here is, I don't know, but for 9-to-5ers, I think even as an HR personnel, we all have rules guiding behavior, professional etiquette, and ethics, which I'm thinking there's a breach here. There is a breach here.
I think this one is more. It's more personal than professional.
Yes,
it was
more
a personal
decision than professional decision, which we would say now it's biased.
Yeah.
And I think that lawyer you're speaking with, my darling, make sure that that's a brilliant one. Make sure that lawyer is a brilliant one.
Get that bag. Sue them.
Drag them.
Sue them. Because I'm sure the company's head, they are not aware of that rule or whatever they did. It's way behind. It's behind the company. They didn't follow any company guideline. They just took a decision on their own because of how they feel about that lady.
Like, I feel like the boss should just have, the way you would have even messaged that the manager, right, about, oh, we needed you on this team. It would have come on a pleading platform because you had already approved a PTO.
Exactly.
You already knew. You were all aware that she wasn't going to be around. You could have just told her to, do a behind the scene team player.
I mean, it's her sister's wedding we are talking about here.
Let's even forget her sister's wedding or not sister's wedding. What if it's her leave?
Exactly.
What if it's her leave?
I think there's this toxic environment that HRs or company heads creates for their employees, and they indirectly try to tell them that your personal life is second. The first thing that should be important to you is the company.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy some people are finally realizing that no matter what you do for a company, you are disposable at any point.
Very true. You are disposable.
People are beginning to choose themselves now.
So choose yourself.
I've seen people leave jobs for little reasons because they'll be like, nah, this is becoming way too toxic for my personality. I cannot do this. You imagine giving a company 10 years of your best, 10 best years of your life. Mm-hmm. And then one day, because somebody was not in their right mood, they take everything away from you.
Mm-hmm. My question here is that, who are the bosses of HR? Who are the bosses of HR? Like, 9 to 5ers, are you feeling me? Who are the bosses of HR? Because HR, these will ask like Lord of everything. Who are their bosses? Because why will they drag you into a meeting like that with no documentation?
That question that documentation she asked was the killer move. Like, I'm sure the moment she asked that question, they were like, oh my God.
Why I'm not even asking who are the bosses of HR is the fact that now that they cannot provide the documentation and it's been 4 days now and nothing has surfaced, has she been terminated or not? Is she still working there or not? And who will pay for this error?
Exactly.
Because I think this is a very grave error.
If she's not terminated, they will make sure they give her a tough time. They cannot just fire her for no reason.
See, this whole situation now, it has turned into a very dicey one.
Yeah. So, I mean, somebody has to pay. Somebody should be held accountable.
I'm so sure that HR would not want to be accountable for this mess. Neither would the manager want to. It's more like this proverbs that when two elephants are fighting, the grass suffers. And now they want it to be that girl. So I would tell the girl, my darling,
if there's somebody higher up there,
that lawyer, make sure that you get the justice that you deserve. It is important that you get that.
Because if you don't now, it will happen again.
This is a foul play.
It will happen again. And this time, I'm telling you for a fact, if it happens again, they are not taking any survival. They will not even give you any chance to fight back. Mm-hmm. Because they will be looking for opportunities to bring you down, to chase you away from that. Because whether you like it or not, you become a problem for them there. You have become a problem. People like that don't like people that are too smart or people that are very smart. There's a saying that they like foolish people a lot. People that just listen to whatever they say and
when they say
no question, move. Now she will now become a problem for them. Mm-hmm. They will now start seeing her as a future threat. Mm. And I'm giving you an advice. You need that lawyer. Talk to your lawyer. If you have to sue them, even as far as I'm concerned, if you cannot take it up to the higher command, to the higher chain of command, it's not advisable to remain in that company for a longer period of time. Mm-hmm. Because they might plan anything for you. They might plan anything. I've seen a story.
It's not even a matter of planning anything for her. I think maybe some people just has to be in check.
Yeah.
According to the person who put the story out, this is a great performer. And I hope that you, young lady, you already have all your progress at the office. You have it documented. Like you have it on your CV. Things you've done that make you so perfect and so qualified for that position at that office. I hope you have them documented in your CV. That would make you irresistible for other companies.
Yeah. I think that's also an issue that I didn't pay. She, one of their best performers. And yeah, willing to just let her go like that. Nah, it is.
So it's either that company is a toxic place or something is wrong somewhere.
Something is there's
something wrong with that manager.
Yeah.
Because I also want to look at that manager too.
If I were to be Aya Chain, I would want to look into that because it's not, I don't think it's even beyond him wanting her to, abandon her PTO or whatever. That manager will be doing other crazy things in that company that the higher commands are not aware of. I've seen a situation whereby somebody tried to gaslight a staff from not paying for her annual leave and stuff like that. And she tried to fire her in the same sense. And the lady now said, okay, but this time it's not the HR, it is the manager. Wow. She took it to the HR. And the HR had to ask that, on which company guideline did you put this out from? And the manager was just like, and suddenly, all other employees started coming out with their complaints. And like, now this is what this person does, this is possible, what this person does. At the end of the day, they had to let the manager go. So I think if you take action on this, you might be saving other staffs too from future events like this. That manager is a very, very terrible person. They need to be held accountable. And everybody that is supporting the manager, that is working with the manager in this to try to help him cover it up. They need to be accountable. Yeah.
I think we have a lesson to pick in this story. Yeah. Is the fact that my 9 to 5ers, please come forward because
don't die in silence.
We are the ones that need to learn from this, because first thing is learn from that lady's step. Learn from what she did.
Document evidence. Because she probably knew they want to go back on their words.
I think the moment the manager messaged that, she already got to know that, something is brewing.
Yeah.
And which I think, so even if you're going to stand firm on a decision that is going to be against your superior or your boss, make sure that you do that on the right guideline, which I think that's what this lady did, so that whenever anything arises, you're able to defend whatever it is you have done. And she really did so absolutely well that I would not even question any of her past behaviors in the office. Because for her to have filed that PTO a month before,
she knew what she was doing.
She is a diligent worker.
You can tell that she's a very, very organized person. You can tell that she's very, very organized. Her life,
And another lesson, make sure that you don't depend solely on a company. Remember, you cannot be this
you can be disposed. You are disposable.
You are disposable. You're disposable. So everything you do at every point, at every company that you are, make sure that you do it in a situation whereby when they say leave, you can leave with your head top high. You get. So that's just my advice for you guys today on this story. We hope that you've been able to pick one lesson or the other, because I just learned one thing or so from it too. My 9 to 5ers, pick your lesson.
Stay wise, stay sharp.
And this is where we're drawing the curtain on Story Digest on Eden Square TV. If you do have something to say, I am waiting for you in the comment section.
Please say something.
Let's have a conversation about it. Thank you for listening. And don't forget that like, follow, comment, and subscribe to Eden Square TV so you don't miss conversations like this. Till next time.
Bye.